Dear learners, welcome to the online class of Chattogram Engineering University School and College. In the last class, I discussed the definition of tag question, the kinds of tag question, and some important rules of making tag question. Today, I will discuss some other important rules of making tag question. At first, I will discuss rule number 5, which has already been written on the board. The rule indicates that if the subject of a sentence is everybody, everyone, somebody, someone, anybody, anyone, nobody, none, the subject of that question is they. As for example, everybody, wants success. Number B, nobody likes a liar. Now, I will make the tag question of these two sentences. The answer of the first one is don't they, and the answer of number B is do they. In the first sentence, we see that the given sentence is positive, and so the question tag is negative. And in the second one, the given sentence is negative and the question tag is positive. These are the examples regarding this rule. It is very important, so you have to learn this rule very attentively so that you can make the question of the sentences regarding this rule correctly. Now I will discuss rule 6. It's also an important rule. If the subject of a sentence is everything, anything, nothing, it is used as subject in question text. Dear students, please listen to me. If the subject of a sentence is everything, anything, nothing, it is used as subject in text question. Here you can write two examples. Number 8. Everything is cleared. Number B. Nothing is impossible. So, the text question of the first sentence is isn't it? And the answer of the second one is it? Here we have used it for everything and nothing. This rule is very important, so you have to try your level best to keep it in your memory. Now I am going to discuss another rule. Rule number 7. This rule is very, very important. So, please be attentive and listen to me. If seldom, scarcely, hardly, few, little, are in the sentence the given sentence is negative and the question must be positive. Please listen to me again. If seldom, scarcely, hardly, few, little are in the sentence, the given sentence is negative and the question must be positive. অর্থাৎ যদি কোনো বাক্যে সেলডম থাকে, স্কার্সলি থাকে, তারপরে হার্ডলি থাকে, ফিউ থাকে এবং লিটল দেয়া থাকে, তাহলে প্রদত্ত বাক্যটি হবে নেগেটিভ। আর সেক্ষেত্রে আমাদেরকে ট্যাগ কোয়েশ্চেনটি করতে হবে অবশ্যই পজিটিভে বা অ্যাফার্মেটিভে। So now I can give examples regarding this rule and then you will be able to understand this rule very clearly. Number 8. A barking dog seldom bites. Number B. She hardly keeps absent from school. In these two sentences, we can see seldom in the first sentence and hardly in the second sentence. So these two sentences are negative, and so we have to write affirmative or positive tag of these sentences. A barking dog seldom bites. Its tag question is does it? Its negative sentence, and so tag question is positive. She hardly keeps absent from school, and its tag question is does she? Dear students, now I will discuss rule number 8. If need is used as principal verb in the sentence, we must use do, does, or be in tag question, and if need is model auxiliary verb in the sentence, we must use need in tag question. My dear learners, please be attentive. If need is used as principal verb in the sentence, we have to use do, does, or did according to the tense of the verb given in the sentence in tag question. And if need is model auxiliary verb in the sentence, we must use need in making tag question. Here I can say that at the time of making tag question, of the sentence from this rule, we have to give focus on need, whether need is principal verb or modal auxiliary verb. And then we will be able to make that question correctly. Here I can write some examples. Number 1, I need a pen. Number 2, she needed to meet with you. Number 3, he need not wait for me. Dear students, here we have to give importance to need, needed and need used in these 3 sentences. In the first sentence, I need a pen, need is principal verb or main verb. And in the second sentence, she needed to meet with you. Needed is also principal verb. And the third sentence, he need not wait for me. Need is modal auxiliary verb and wait is the main or principal verb. So let us now write the answer of these 3 sentences. The answer of the first sentence, I need a pen, is don't I. As the sentence is in present indefinite, we have to use don't I. And the second sentence, she needed to meet with you. We see that needed is the first form of verb and it indicates past indefinite tense. So the answer of the second sentence is didn't she. As the first 2 sentences are positive, so the equation of these sentences are negative. Now the third sentence, he need not wait for me. In this sentence, as need is modal auxiliary verb, we have to use need in that question. So the answer is need he. Dear learners, in this way, you have to make the question of the sentences if the sentences indicate the above mentioned rule. Today, I have discussed 4 rules of making the question and the other rules of making the question will be discussed in the next class. Now, I can give you some homework and you can write down these. Please write down. A question of all boards in 2018. My dear students, I would like to say that you have to practice these test questions at home. Okay, thank you very much for being with me.